Margot?
Hey, sweet thing. What are you still doing up? Oh, no, it's Paris. Nobody sleeps. So, tell me what you ate today. Torture me.
Un croissant and un chocolat for breakfast.
Okay, that's it. I'm drooling.
Well, they have hot chocolate in Oakdale.
Yeah, but they don't have Katie. I was missing you.
Yeah, I was thinking about you, too. So how is everyone in Oakdale?
Oh. Sorry.
We must have fallen asleep.
Or something.
We were talking.
Right.
This is not...
What it seems.
Right.
Craig has been missing for more than 24 hours. It's time to put out an APB. What, and drag him out of some poor woman's bed? What woman? Does it matter if Craig is on the prowl?
He's not on the prowl. Sierra, if you had seen him, you would know
What,
that.
whining and wailing about how nobody loves him? So what do you do next if you're Craig? You find someone warm and willing.
I found his watch.
So obviously he didn't want to waste any time. That was a joke.
How can you joke about this?
Because I think that you're overreacting just because you haven't seen him.
No one has seen him. He hasn't returned any of my phone calls.
Look who we're talking about here. This is Craig. He is probably in Las Vegas up to his elbows in poker chips. Or maybe he's in Miami trying to talk some rich widow out of her T-bills. Or maybe he's in Louisville and he's doped with
No,
thoroughbred.
something is wrong here. I know. He is in trouble.
Don't tire yourself, my son. You're still weak. Oh, where am I? You are lost. And now you're found.
Any luck?
No, his phone must still be off, but thank you. I've never used one of those in-flight phone things before.
If it's an emergency, I can have the pilot radio ahead.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to reach my husband. I'm bringing him home. It's not an emergency. Not yet.
So here we are. We have friends and 2 beautiful children and a chance to build a life together. If you'll have me. That's what you said. If you'll have me.
No. It's another trick.
You're my compass, Jack. My true north. I look at you and I know where to head.
Life means something when we're together.
You always fix everything, Jack. No matter how many mistakes I
I'm
make.
not gonna let anyone keep me away from you. Not even if I have to go through hell and back.
I'll call you when I get there.
Because you're my compass, Jack. You're my true north. When I look at you, I know exactly where to head.
Home.
Jack. Honey. Are you okay?
Debbie dropped by the early edition of Très Chic.
So, Jen called me.
I thought he might want to see it. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't had a chance.
Well, it's fabulous. and I've already gotten 2 calls. I was just really excited.
So excited that you decided to take a nap.
I had a long day.
Really? What's your excuse? Tryptophan?
Tryptophan. In the turkey. Turkey meatloaf, to be exact, and there's still some left in the kitchen.
You two
if you're
had
hungry.
Thanksgiving dinner together? That's so cute.
We had dinner, a business dinner, to discuss the ad and see where it'll go from there.
Oh, and where exactly are things going from here?
Aren't you two supposed to be on your honeymoon?
Yeah, well, we're waiting for Will.
Yeah, we thought we'd meet him here, help him settle in.
We should go then.
Nah. Stay here, Romeo. Jen, why don't you show me that ad you're so crazy about?
So, coffee?
No, thanks.
So, Jennifer,
Oh, no, where you and Paul said you were honeymooning where?
Bermuda. It was lovely. And if you ever need a secluded little hotel to take someone to, I know just the place.
Jen and I are just friends.
I don't believe that. And if you walked in on what I just did, you wouldn't believe that either. So everyone's fine?
Everyone?
You know, you and Tom. Is he coming around?
Well, yeah, he came over for Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, have you heard from Craig the last day or so?
No messages or calls. Why?
Lily Snyder thinks he's gone missing.
Lily Snyder?
Yeah, apparently he was over at her house and belly aching that nobody loved him anymore. And she left the room, and when she came back, he was gone.
So what do you think?
Well, I don't know, it's Craig. It's hard to say.
You think he's in trouble again?
Craig is always in trouble.
What is it this time?
He got himself mixed up with some boxing scam, and Lucy's cut him out of her life. I don't think Sierra's real happy with him either.
So his disappearing could be an act.
Yeah, maybe, but he usually calls me back. But not this time.
Basically, nobody's heard from him.
No, it's got to be a reason.
I was lost.
We're all lost at one time or another. If we're lucky, God looks down and takes pity on us, shows us the way.
Okay. Now, I was at Lily's. These 2 hooded guys came and they hit. No, maybe I fell.
We all fall. That's our fate.
No. I think mine was a face full of chloroform. What is this place?
An oasis.
It's the palm trees. Camels. That's a joke. They don't allow jokes here?
Laughter is a gift from God.
You're not kidding, Father. You have a name, Father?
It's a brother. Brother Francis.
Okay, Francis. Did you rescue me from the chloroform guys?
Patience. All will be revealed.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Language. Language. Why don't you drink some water? See if you can clear your head.
No. Why don't you stop with the double talk and tell me what I am doing here?
We're about to land.
Oh, finally.
I hope you're able to find your husband in time.
I will. I'll find him. Bring him back home on the next flight. My son needs him, and I need him. I'm bringing him home.
What just happened?
I remember marrying you. In the barn. At the Lakeview. I remember meeting you, kissing you for the first time, making love in the back of the police van. I remember all the fights. All the times I almost lost you to quicksand, to that spa. To think I almost lost you again.
You know who you are.
I'm an ex-FBI agent turned detective. I live in Oakdale. I'm married to a gorgeous blonde who's got a tendency to bend the truth.
Oh, I only lie when I have to. In getting you out here, Jack, I had to. I didn't know what to do when you were stuck and you couldn't remember.
I know. You did the right thing.
You're not mad at me?
I'm mad at you, Carly. I'm so grateful that you stood by me all those months and you never gave up no matter how hard it got. All I can say is I hope you can forgive me.
Oh, of course I forgive you. It's not your fault. You lost your memory.
I lost my mind. I lost myself. I forgot who I was, what I needed, what I cared about. I forgot how much I cared about you, how much I love you. How much I'll always love you.
I'm not saying nothing's going on.
Good.
It's just that you've got us picking out China patterns and we're just getting acquainted.
Huh, whatever you say.
I don't mean to be rude. I just...
Oh, I don't mean to pry, but I'm going to anyway. Listen, I care about you, okay? You and I go way back. I want you to be happy. And this whole last year, you've been so... It's just been so hard for you with what happened with Katie. And I walk in here and got a good energy and a big smile on your face. And I was just wondering if Jennifer put it there.
Oh, she has reminded me that life can be fun.
Good.
All right, and I enjoy the ad, and I like hanging out with her. It's just, if I've learned anything, it's that you never know. You can have all the right signs. You can think that you found that perfect person, and then, bam, it's gone. So, I'm driving in the slow lane. I'm looking out for potholes, one eye on the exit ramp.
I don't think Jennifer has a long-lost husband.
You never know. In any event, I've learned that it pays to go slow. All right, then if all it ever comes to is friends, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Let me tell you a few things about Jennifer, though, while I've got you here. She is a lovely person. Besides the obvious, that she's brilliant and beautiful, she's a very ethical person. She does what she says she's going to do. Other than that, she's nice and she's a very good person, I think.
Well, I'm not in the market for anything major.
Okay. I like the man said. You never know.
The ad is terrific.
Well, yeah, it's all Jen. I just wore the jeans.
Oh, my God. Look at those jeans. They're fantastic. I hope I get a pair now that I'm in the family.
Well, if you really want a pair, I'm sure Jennifer would be more than happy to take them off of her favorite model.
We're leaving.
Mike.
Bye.
Same.
See ya. He says that they're just friends.
Yeah, she told me the same lie.
Aren't you glad we're past that stage?
I don't know. I kind of like that stage, you know?
You do?
Not that there's anything wrong with this stage, but, you know, you were flustered and out of breath all the time.
Well, that's because I wasn't sure whether I liked you or hated you.
Oh, you liked me.
Some of the time. Some of the time I was very mad at you, and other times I was very scared of you, and other times I was wondering what it would be like to kiss you for a couple of hours.
Really? So what's it like to kiss me for a couple of hours?
I don't know. You're gonna have to remind me. At least Mike's over Katie.
Who's Katie?
But Craig's only been missing a day or so why is Lily so worried?
She found his cell phone and his watch, and the band was broken. So if you hear from him, give me a call, okay?
Wait, don't hang up.
Honey, I'm at work.
You haven't told me anything about Henry or Casey.
Or Mike.
Did I say Mike?
You didn't have to. What do you want to know?
Nothing. I can't know anything about Mike. I left him. I chose Simon.
Correction. Simon came back from the dead, hired Pilar to break you and Mike up. You found out about it, but you didn't tell Mike, and you left town. Now, did I leave anything out?
Just the fact that I completely humiliated Mike and broke his heart. And I owed it to him to leave town and just let him get on with his life.
Without you? What kind of life is that?
Does he still miss me? No, you know what? Don't tell me. But I do want to know one thing. How is he?
Fine.
Is he dating anybody? No, you know what? Don't tell me.
As far as I know, he's still single.
What do you mean, as far as you know?
I don't hang out with the guy.
I know, but you've probably seen him around town once or twice. Oakdale's not that big.
All right, I ran into him at Rosanna's wedding, and he was with a friend.
Hi, Margot. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Hal said I should file an APB for Craig.
I'll be right with you.
Craig could be buried somewhere, just like Lucy was.
No, Lucy was kidnapped, and there was a ransom demand. You know, Craig is probably just getting a suntan.
How do you know that?
Because I know Craig. He's done this to me before. Trust me. He is fine.
Look, I gotta go, Katie.
Wait, Margot, don't hang up. Lily sounded really worried.
Well, you know Lily. She tends to overreact.
I don't know, what if something's really wrong this time? Maybe I should come home.
What, because of Craig or because of Mike?
My brother is missing.
And I will put out the word. And if I feel you need to be here, I will call you. But Katie, unless you've come to some kind of decision about Mike, I think you should stick to your plan and leave the man alone.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'll call you if I hear anything about Craig.
Thanks.
I can't believe this. That you're here. You remember? I'm afraid if I close my eyes, you'll disappear.
I'm not going anywhere.
That's what you always used to say. And then you went off that bridge. And we all thought you were dead, Jack. Everybody did. Everybody except for Parker. He's the only person who had faith. He didn't give up. He knew you were out there. He knew that we would find you. And that's what kept us going. That's why it was so hard for me when we finally found you and you didn't remember me. It's the loneliest moment of my life. Finding you, having you look at me and not know who I was.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
I just don't know how it happened. I mean, how could I look at you and not know who you are? You're my whole life.
You're mine. In the past few months, it's like there's been a hole in the house where you once were. Something's always missing. We stumbled around as best we could, but Jack, gone without you. I tried to be strong for the children, but at night I would crawl into our bed and you weren't there. I didn't know if I could breathe.
I'm here. And I won't let go.
This is the first time I have felt safe since that night. Having you here. Knowing that you're here with me. And you're mine. All mine. Jack.
Julia.
Sweetie. I know that you care about her. But it's nothing compared to what we have. You've only known her for a couple of months. We've been together for years. We have children and a home and a life. What you and Julia had.
Have. What we have.
Lily, have you forgotten how many times Craig has lied to me, tricked me, deceived me?
This is not about you. or your marriage, or your divorce, or how much you hate your ex-husband.
I don't hate him. I am just on to him. He is an operator. And even Lucy knows that.
I am not saying he can't be manipulative when it suits him.
And when does it suit him? When he has done something selfish and stupid and short-sighted. And Lucy has told him to take a hike, which is exactly what's happened here.
You think that he is not responsible for Aaron getting hurt?
Yes, he is. He knew about those gloves, and he didn't say anything about it. Do you know why? Because he wanted Dusty to look bad in Lucy's eyes. Stupid, selfish, short-sighted.
Okay, then all the more reason for Dominic to take him out.
Dominic is a businessman under investigation. He is not about to take out Craig.
Then where is he?
You know, quite frankly, I don't see how it's any of your business.
Okay, I put out an APB on Craig.
Thank you. Thank you. Margot, you see how serious the situation is. Thank you.
Well, I would like to know where he is.
But you don't think he's in any kind of danger, do you? You see, I think this is just like the story of the boy who cried wolf.
Oh, well, let's think about that. How did that story end? Oh, that's right. The wolf ate him.
Better?
Brother, have you ever looked at water underneath a microscope? Fish made in this. It's full of all kinds of primordial stuff. Tails, gills.
Our well is spring-fed.
Spring-fed, huh? Better resale value. And where'd you say we were?
In God's hands.
No. No, you locked me up. Why? You won't tell me. Where? You won't tell me. Now, don't you think, brother, it might be the decent, God-fearing thing to do to answer my questions with a little honesty?
But I have. You're here because you belong here. You've been given an opportunity to reflect on your life, to make a new beginning. This is a gift, my son.
From whom?
God.
Okay, look. You're obviously in on this. Okay? But you understand, I've been drugged, I've been abducted, I've been locked up. Okay? And they will find me. I don't know when, but they will find me. And tax exempt or no, you're going to be doing some serious time, brother.
Your concern for my future is touching. Have some bread.
Craig does not eat by bread alone.
Then you'll go hungry. We live on bread here. Bread and water.
Why?
Because a simple diet helps us stay closer to God.
To God, okay, I got you. You're consistent. I'll give you that.
We'll talk more when you've had a chance to gather your strength.
No, Francis, I don't. Where are you going?
To meditate in my cell? I suggest you spend some time reflecting on your past.
No, I don't want to reflect on my past. I want to get out of here.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
How did you find Bess? Oh, it wasn't easy. You okay?
Fine.
She lied. She had someone call pretending to be your brother.
I know.
Do you have any idea how worried he was about his mother?
Julia, if you had been willing to back off and let Jack come home to his family, none of this would have been necessary.
Necessary? Carly, what planet do you live on? I tried to be friends with you. After you teamed up with my ex-husband, I ended up in the hospital. I could have died, Carly. I was still willing to be your friend because I realized how difficult this was for you. Big of you.
Okay, enough. It's a difficult situation.
Yeah, she's made so much more difficult. What are you wearing, Carly? What is that, your wedding dress? Do you have any idea what you could have done to him?
Julia, you're in pain, and I understand that. But you have to understand that you volunteered for a lot of this.
Carly.
Jack, it's the truth. She was there and she supported you when you needed someone. And yes, I know that you care about her.
Oh, get a grip, Carly. He's in love with me.
There's something that you need to know, Juliet. Coming here, seeing the barn, Carly in that dress, I remembered the wedding. I remembered everything. My past, my friends, my job, my kids. I know who I am.
Thank God.
get my shirt.
Fine. Spoil sport.
Well, come on, you don't want your brother walking in here and seeing us half dressed.
Well, I'm thinking maybe we should rethink this whole give your little brother a key thing, Force him to ring the bell.
No, I want him to feel at home.
I can't believe you still really want him to live here.
Of course I want him to live here. I like your brother.
Well, I like him too, but it kind of, limits us to the bedroom.
What, the staff limits us to the bedroom?
You have a staff? Well, where are they?
Now he thinks of that.
Well, I had other stuff on my mind.
Like?
Oh, come on, nothing wrong with that. We are married.
Oh, yes, well, this is true. I woke up the other night, and I looked over, and I realized I was in bed with my husband.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was your husband snoring?
Yeah, but he was very happy.
I am happy.
It's a beautiful wedding.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
No Barbara.
And Bermuda was gorgeous.
Yes, no hurricanes.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Well, almost perfect. Rosanna, stop. Look.
What?
I don't know, maybe we should talk about this.
What?
Well,
So, I found one of Cabbage's shoes in the sofa. So what? It hurt a little. It reminded me of him. It's okay. I mean, that's normal, isn't it? I'll get used to it. I don't want to forget him.
yeah, I don't want you to forget him either, but I don't want to see you suffer. Look, if you're gonna get upset, maybe we should just find someplace else to go.
No. I don't want to live anywhere else. I like it here. This is a wonderful house, and when Will moves in with us, it's going to be a great home.
Okay. But promise me something.
What?
Well, if something else happens, you find something else that belonged to Cabot, or you even remember something that makes you angry or sad, that you will tell me about it. I don't want you to have to go through this all alone.
Okay.
I gotta make a phone call. Oh! Look what I found.
What is this?
This is a rhinoceros.
My.
No, I'm just kidding. Open it.
Oh. It's exquisite.
Yeah, I wanted to give it to you before we left, but it took a while to arrange.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's nice. Who took the picture?
Oh, Jennifer took the picture, and she bought the bag and brought it here. And...
Oh, man, I'm loving your sister. This is lovely. What a wonderful idea.
Well, we have so many sad memories. I thought it was time we started collecting happy ones.
Oh, well, I think I can make it home from here. I'm just around the corner.
You don't want me to walk you to your door?
Sorry, I don't trust myself. I already slept with you. I mean, fell asleep with you.
But we survived. I think we can handle a little kiss. Good afternoon.
And what about our vow?
To take it slow and wait to make love.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a pretty conservative guy. I don't think you have to worry about me throwing you down in the middle of the corridor, okay, in the Lakeview.
We almost made love on my brother's couch in the middle of a meeting.
Look, that's a couch. It's a carpet in front of an elevator. All right, you don't want to.
I want to. But we should lay some ground rules.
Ground rules.
Yes. One kiss, and then you push me down the hallway, and don't follow me, and I let myself in and lock the door.
Got it.
Okay? What? What was that?
Well, you scared me. I don't know.
It can be a real kiss. I mean, now that we have the ground rules.
Go.
Right.
Wait.
No, okay, no, don't come closer. You stay there. I don't trust myself. Now go. Before I embarrass us both.
Jen, wait. I had a great time today.
my bags and I didn't have time to repack them. Not that I packed that well to begin with. I just kind of decided on this trip last minute. Okay. Look at that.
Oh, if you're throwing this out.
Oh, no, I'm keeping that.
Sorry, it was just so wrinkled.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. My bad. I tossed it out without realizing that I couldn't live without it. I do that sometimes. Throw something away that I really should keep. Because it's the most important thing in the world. Only I didn't realize it till it was too late, but it's not going to be too late. It can't be. Anyway, thanks.
Where are you headed?
Home. They need me. I hope.
I know that I was scared for you to remember before, but Jack, when I met your kids and all of your friends, I realized how much you lost, and every day I hoped for a miracle for you. Do you really remember?
I really remember.
Everything. Sage being born, Parker learning how to ride a bicycle.
All of it.
How do you feel? Are you okay?
I'm good.
This is so great.
It is great. But I have to admit, I find your attitude a little hard to swallow.
Why, Carly? Because I'm happy that he remembers his kids? Jack's a great dad. It's been torture for him not being able to remember his children. Look at the way he is with Parker, who's not even his child. And JJ? He needed to remember.
Yes, he did.
This is going to be amazing for Parker. I mean, I know he felt so special that you recognized him, but now you can sit with him on the couch and go through the photo album and remember all the pieces of his life. He's such a sensitive kid. It's really going to light him up.
Yeah, it will. It will. Changes everything.
Yeah, now we can move forward. Now that there's no fear, there's no uncertainty about the past, there's nothing hanging over us, right? We can finally be a family.
Julia, I don't think you're really listening, which doesn't surprise me.
Carly, let me talk to Julia.
No. You know what? I want to hear what she has to say.
Good. Jack just said that he remembered everything. Everything. Not just his children and his job and his friends.
He remembers you. I realize that, Carly. And your marriage. I'm sure he has some wonderful memories that I know he will cherish.
I don't know how to say this. He loves me.
Well, he always will. You know, you're the mother of his children, but that's not news, Carly. We've known about you for weeks. That he remembers you, I think that's great. But he's with me.
That's really not your decision to make.
No, it's not. It's Jack's. And you know what? He made it.
Ladies, I will let you know when and if I hear anything about Craig.
I figured I would just wait around in case there was any
No,
new...
I think that we should go home and tell Mother and Lucy. You know, before the police call, they should be prepared.
So, if there's nothing else.
Thank you, Marco.
What has happened to you?
What do you mean?
You're so cold.
I'm bitter. I just lost my husband.
That was not Craig's fault. You're still blaming him for that?
All I know is when I got back to Oakdale, he had done it again. Lucy's was in tears. Her life was in an uproar. Aaron was in the hospital, all because of Craig. And I have really and truly had enough.
Okay. But what if? What if he is really in trouble?
He'll find his way out, just like he always does.
You can't keep me here against my will.
Your will is not the issue.
No. Hey, if I'm being punished, I deserve to know why. Francis! Come on, have pity on a poor soul. Okay. You want me to reflect? I'll reflect. But just tell me how long I gotta reflect.
For some, it happens in a flash. St. Paul achieved glory in an instant. For others, it can take an eternity.
An eternity?
If you're lucky.
Well, what do you mean lucky? Eternity is forever! Francis! Francis!
Julia, I don't think you're getting it. Jack didn't just remember who I am. He remembered who we are together. Our marriage. How happy we are, how much we love each other. That we were planning on having another child. That's what Jack remembers.
No, it's not the first time he's had those feelings. At the boathouse, you remember, you told me that you had remembered feeling love for Carly. You felt desire for her. And it didn't matter.
Of course it mattered.
Let her finish.
Jack.
It's okay. Let her get her thoughts together. It's a lot. When I came back from the boathouse, we talked.
After you found out that Carly had sent Les after me?
I didn't send anybody
Oh, I don't know what you would call it then. What would you call it,
when
Carly?
we talked, I told you.
When we talked, you said
that you remembered Carly for a moment. And that you might remember more, and that you wanted to remember more. But you said as far as changing anything, it wouldn't. That's what you said. You said that you said that we would be together no matter what.
I know what I said.
Then that's where we're at. You remembered her, and I'm glad. But it hasn't changed anything. Let's go home, Jack. I have my car, so we just talk on the way.
Jack.
The thing is, when I said that, I meant it. I did. That's what I thought at the time. But I didn't realize how much I shared with Carly, Julia. How much I love her. I can't leave her.
On the next As the World Turns.
Are you here for me?
Yeah. I love Carly.
Are you saying that you're not in love with me anymore?
Did you hear that sound?
No, Will, you hear something?
No, nothing.
What sound?